Boy, some lovely orchestration in this record. Classic country politan. Lynn Anderson, How Can I Unlove You on Billboard's Hot 100, September the 11th, 1971. It's up to number 65, up 10 from 75 the previous week. Lynn Anderson, How Can I Unlove You, had her first country hit record. She was 19 years old. 1966, 1971 was, oh God, stupendous year for Lynn Anderson. I Never Promised You a Rose Garden, and she also did a song after that. I wrote it down. Never, You're My Man. You're My Man went to number one on country, and now we got How Can I Unlove You, another number one country hit for Lynn Anderson. Song produced by Glenn Sutton, her husband at the time. Glenn Sutton, who wrote some of Tammy Wynette's early hits, and with Billy Sherrill. Billy Sherrill won the, I don't know how to describe it, one of the founding fathers or one of the creators of the country politan sound. Billy Sherrill and Glenn Sutton, they wrote Almost Persuaded. Massive country hit for David Houston. Pop crossover in 1966 for David Houston. And the kings of that country politan sound. Making songs not still sticking to the country roots. You got to stay true to the roots. You can't piss off your loyal audience, your loyal country audience. But you start framing these records. You frame the country sound with strings, with these flowing, lush violins, pianos, making it more pop flavored, giving the song a striking chance, putting it within striking distance of going top 40 on the pop charts. The classic I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. And this song this song did not do as well though in the pop charts. Went to number 63 on Billboard's Hot 100. It was on Billboard's Hot 100 for 7 weeks, but Lynn Anderson did not lose any sleep over that, I'm sure. 12 number one country hits to her name. Around 50 top 40 country hits. Roughly around 50. Guess who wrote this song? Joe South. One of the things that I've learned when I start researching these songs, I just realized what a big guy Joe South was behind the scenes. Down in the Boondocks by Billy Joe Royal, he wrote it. Joe South. I Knew You Win. Remember I Knew You Win by Billy Joe Royal back in the fall of '65? Joe South wrote it. And I just found out he played guitar. He was a session musician. He played guitar on Sheila by Tommy Roe back in 1962. Well, here we are. Billboard's Hot 100, September the 11th, 1971. God, she had an amazing voice, too. Country superstar Lynn Anderson. How Can I Unlove You? It was on Billboard's Hot 100 for just under 2 months, back in the late summer and fall of '71.